Hello everyone! How we're doing? Welcome to the stream. The stream's 3 minutes late. I'm sorry. I was playing chess and my opponent was playing too slow, okay? Yeah, I probably shouldn't have started a chess game half an hour before the stream starts, huh? That's a mistake on my part. But how are we doing? We're going to be doing something a little bit different today. Usually I would do this off camera, but we recently put up a poll, if we can see it here, asking whether you guys wanted to see a base game playthrough, and surprisingly, 89% of you said yes, which really actually surprised me because we've only really done mod playthroughs. But hell, we're gonna plan our series today. You guys are gonna help me. Later on, I'm gonna try and design a character based on myself, so we'll see how that goes. You guys are gonna have to help me decide the traits and whatnot. But yeah, how are we doing? How are you all doing? Nice to see you all. Right, I guess first things first, we should do the mods. Now, I know I said it's a base game playthrough. The mods are just going to be like quality of life and UI stuff. So it won't change the gameplay, but it will save my sanity a little bit. So let's just see if I actually emptied my mod folder. Oh man, where is this? Documents, Paradox, CK3, mods. Okay, that's empty. Let's put it over there. We'll get on to the fun stuff soon, guys. Don't you worry. Oh man, how do I do? I think I have some favorites, right? Let's look at our favorites first, and then we'll look at a few other mods in the workshop. Maybe you guys have some suggestions as well. So I like the title ranked portrait borders, clear notifications. I love. Nameplates is a must. Barbershop is a must. And that's it in my favorites. Wait, really? Did I empty my favorites recently? I have to get clear notifications and nameplates. Yeah, 100%. Like, these three mods here, clear notifications, nameplates, and better barbershop, I cannot play CK3 without them. These make my life so much easier. Right. Here, let's go to the actual workshop now. What's this? Fox spirits. But these, let me show you guys something, right? I was looking at collections yesterday, and I went to most popular all time. I can't remember which one it was. Was it this one? I was like, the top two are Chinese collections. And then I was looking through the mods, and I was like, okay, this kind of doesn't surprise me. And yes, I got down here. These three mods, sister and brother, family romance, remove the maximum number of children born. Like... I don't know, these Chinese players are a little bit freaky, I feel like. Oh dear, right. There was a mod on the front page a small while ago. Was it this one? This looks interesting. If the picture loads. I think this looks kind of cool for the UI, for the knights, the acclaimed titles. We can see everyone there. I kind of like this. You can see the faces easier. I like putting a face to a name. Maybe we could try this one. Doesn't change the gameplay. Makes the UI a little bit nicer. Do you guys have any suggestions as well? We're probably not going to spend more than 10 minutes on this part. We'll get to the fun part. I'm late. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, I wasn't late. I arrived precisely when I meant to. Night Thing looks cool. Yeah, I think the Night Thing looks really cool. How about, I think it was this guy. Better Barbershop right here. Hold on a minute. Let's go to their profile. Workshop items. Oh, they have quite a lot. There was something in here. The color picker for clothes. I think this could be good as well. I might do this. I would like to change the the colors of my clothes. I'm a wizard. You can't tell me I'm not a wizard. I thought they had another mod as well. Was it the full screen battles? Yeah, the big battle view. Maybe this would be a cool one to have. Yeah, let's get that one as well. I think that would be good. Viet. The problem with Viet, though, that changes gameplay, right? Because it's adding new events and stuff. It's gonna be a base game playthrough, so I don't want stuff that changes gameplay. What is it? Very immersive events and stuff. Here, I need to get back to the workshop. It's this one, isn't it? Let's take a look at it. If it's just events and whatnot, I think I could use this. I've never tried it. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Very immersive events and tales, the sequel to blah blah blah, is a flavor mod that adds a vast collection of events about everyday life to spice up your game. They add immersion and a diversity of experiences in between wars and vanilla's event chains, and cover mundane, minute from small talk with courtiers and eating local cuisine, to epic tales about love, philosophy, and the human condition. Some events even unlock new decisions, interactions, activities, and much more for you to explore. That sounds interesting. Well, what do you guys think? Yay or nay in the chat. If you guys would like that, then I will add it. I think it's still in the spirit of base game. UK blocked whatever Steam uses for photos. That's it. Oh my god, Turk. I found out yesterday that the UK has blocked Imgur. It's absolute blasphemy. I cannot believe it. We're not going to get political, but screw the UK government. Honestly, there are a bunch of absolute melts. Right. Oh, man. Life sucks in the UK at the moment. I think, shall I install every single total conversion? I don't think that's gonna work. Yay, yes. Okay, right. I think this is in the spirit of base game, so let's sub to this one. Oh, that's a bigger one. It'll finish downloading by the time we're finished other stuff. What else is in here? Anything else? Night Manager? I don't think we need Night Manager anymore. After they changed the things I didn't like about it, which is nice. I don't know what this is. I don't actually understand. Like, this is... I play CK3 so much, right? And I still don't see the difference between this and the base game one. That's how little I pay attention. Okay, I'm seeing differences here, though. That's how little attention I pay. Oh, man. What about the Dark Ages? See, no, I feel like that's straying a little bit too far from the base game. Eventually, I would like to do a proper realistic playthrough, though. I actually said that whilst recording today's episode, which is a funny coincidence. I have no idea what we're even doing. We're preparing for our new series. So first we're doing the mod list. Then we're going to work out where we want to start on the map. And then we're going to do character creation and like lore, do our dynasty motto, stuff like that. So today is, we're just hanging out, making our character and whatnot. There's this one mod I really like, Communion and Denominations. It improves Christianity in-game and adds a lot of flavor. I don't know if I'm going to be staying Christian, though. It depends what happens in the story. More Family Relations is quite a good mod for base game. Okay, let's take a look at that one. More Family Relations. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Oh, so it just adds, like, more titles? Okay. No, I could get behind that because eventually I just start calling people my distant cousins because I don't know our actual relation. Simple mod that adds more familiar relations to your character. Now it doesn't only show your parents and children, it shows one generation higher to your great-great-grandparents, and it shows multiple degrees of cousins all the way to third cousins thrice removed. I don't know what that part means. I'm not very literate. Also adds former spouses and departed spouses, and as a bonus, it also has Big Ben's sister and brother. Huh? Oh, sorry. So I thought it meant Big Ben as in Big Ben in London, and I was really confused. I thought I missed a reference. So you have big and younger, older and younger siblings. Okay, that's cool. Integrated, so you don't need that mod anymore. Right. Here, let's get that one. I like that one. Thank you for the suggestion. Medieval Arts, what's that? Wait, why can't I... Here we go. Medieval Arts. Okay, I've seen this one because I remember the fish. But I don't know what the mod does. A mod focusing on the arts and cultures of the world during the Middle Ages, adding numerous new monuments and 3D art to the game. You would like to see a particular monument represent... Okay, no. Yeah, see, this is all Imgur, right? Man, this is so screwed up, man. Honestly, like, guys, I'm gonna run for Prime Minister. If you're British, vote for me. I'm gonna fix everything. Like, this is ridiculous. Oh my god, this is beyond ridiculous. This is foolishness, like at its peak. How can you block Imgur? Oh man, content not viewable. Right, guys, do you know? Oh, I can't even turn on my VPN because then my upload speed gets throttled. That sucks. Well, I'm just gonna trust that it looks good. I mean, I know that it's quite subscribed to. We'll see it in game. Ah, I can see pictures up here. Okay. It's fine. We're gonna have to trust these pictures. That looks kind of cool. Oh, I like that. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm a fan. Right, we're gonna use this one as well. I feel like... man, I'm probably gonna rant a bit today. Why is Imgur blocked? It's just bloody so stupid, man. I'm not British, but I really like the Anglo-Saxons, so close enough. You have my vote. Okay, nice, nice. Streaming CK3 from Downing Street would hit different. Oh, dear. How I'm late to the stream, I'll probably be late to, like, every, like, public appearance and whatnot. The first thing I would do is a free copy of CK3 for everyone. There we go. And it's instead of mandatory digital ID, we're gonna have mandatory subscriptions to JBD. But you can have your freedom with the digital ID. We'll get rid of that nonsense. Right, any other mods, guys? If I just undo this and then most subscribed again, we can go back to this. It's kind of crazy how many total conversions are like on the front page and whatnot. There's so many high quality mods and whatever. Livestream would last longer than Liz Truss. That's true. Imgur is blocked in Turkey too, but they are viewable. Maybe Stream will use that soon. Steam. Ah, man, I hope so. I hope so. More regional men-at-arms. That will change gameplay a bit, but it feels like it's in the spirit of base game. Right. Relevance. There we go. I hate that. I hate that. Let's see. This mod introduces unique men-at-arms for specific regions. Regions done so far. Okay, Europe is there. I mean, I'm probably going to be playing in Britannia. If I'm going to do base game, I want to play in an area that I know and can get immersed in. So we're probably going to play Britannia. Okay, we got some Aulabans up there. I mean, they look cool. The stats seem reasonable as well. I think... Let's add this one. But the mod list is going to be bigger than my total conversion playthroughs, I feel like. Are they still protesting in London? No idea. I'll be honest, Alexander, I don't really watch the news. I try to avoid it as much as possible. My life is much happier if I do this. And I live, like, southwest, so... I don't really live close enough to where I'd hear about it on day-to-day life. Morning, Nathan. How you doing? How you doing as well, Alexander? Morning, morning. More provinces mod? More provinces mod. I've never heard of that. I can't type. More provinces expanded. I feel like this would change the base game a bit too much though, right? It might make... Oh, okay, we might have to use more interactive vassals as well. Yeah. I don't know what that means. We'll see. If it doesn't work, then I'll come back and read it properly. This is why I run into so many issues. Have we decided on the mod yet? We're not playing a total conversion. We're playing base game. I'm just deciding on what mods to use that are like quality of life and make the UI better. And a few mods that are like in the spirit of base game. What do we think about this one then, guys? The only thing I worry about this one is potentially lag the further we get into the game. Because this is going to be a long-term playthrough. Is there a limit to the amount of mods I'm doing? Not really, but I want to be a bit wary about adding too many. I don't care about updates and stuff, because I'll show you guys in a moment how I stop mods from updating. So once we've made the mod list and it works, we're good to go. I don't know why I really like this. Man, it looks insane. I can add it and we'll see how it looks. How about that? Right. Yeah, let's go back a little bit. That's just more colorful. So I'll be honest, I prefer the default colors. I feel like this is a bit too saturated. Cities of Wonder could be a good one. I haven't played with it for a while, but let's see. I think it just makes like sieging and stuff harder, right? Or more realistic. County capitals can become cities of wonder through organic growth via county development or through a unique albeit very expensive decision. I think this is new since I last used it. Is that how you get, like, all of this madness happening here? I mean, it looks incredible. If we could turn, like, London into, like, or even Winchester. I think we use this, honestly. Here, let's actually read it. I'm so bad. I look at text and then I skip past it. So, Cities of Wonder now naturally grow and obtain improved modifiers and unique buildings as development rises in the province's county. For compatibility and feature flexibility, the mod no longer adds castles level 5, 6, or 7. Instead, a holding receives a City of Wonder modifier that bestows the additional stats from the holding and triggers the Birch 3D model for the holding. Holding upgrades automatically at development levels. Okay. When a holding upgrades to each City of Wonder level, the holder will be able to select a special building to add to the holding. This allows for a City of Wonder to grow and improve over time. The event fires for both players and AI. Okay, I like that. Finally, holdings that give you special attention and gold will actually be special in-game. There's 28 in the 8... We're starting in 867. I can't play in Britannia without the Vikings. We need to have a good enemy. Yeah, I think this is Valadar's mod. Yeah. Brilliant guy, by the way, guys. I love his mods. Yeah, I think we will use this. Did I? I already subbed to it. Nice, nice, nice. Right. I don't know what I pressed there. More interactive vassals. That will make the Viking situation interesting. Relevance, please. And I think this is in the spirit of a base game. Vassal betrays liege. Oathbreaker. Wait. Oh, has it been updated since I last? Man, I love this. Wait, why can I see this one, though? I can see these, but I can't see this one. Ah, dear. Adds over 35 unique features. Oh, man. Reworked external wars, so vassals can now be called to join their liege's wars. Yeah, see, I really like this. I feel like that's how it should work. It's also gonna increase the longevity of the playthrough. It's also gonna increase the lag a lot. But I think I'm okay with that because of how cool this is. Man. Okay, let's sub to that one. Is there anything else you guys want? Or that I should look at? Yeah, let's get rid of this. Hey Valadar, how you doing? We literally just added Cities of Wonder. Good timing. Is there anything else we should add? TK3 vanilla patch? What does it even do? I know it says it fixes bugs, but honestly, like, I just don't feel like I run into any bugs. Or if I do, I just don't recognize them. Is it unofficial patch? Uh... Hasn't updated since 1.9. I don't even know what version we're on nowadays, honestly. I never keep up to date. Only mods I ever played was Game of Thrones, Elder Scrolls, or Fallen Eagle. For me, most of my time is like Game of Thrones, Realms in Exile, and Princes of Darkness. They're like my holy trio. I love them. I was under the impression that this like changed a lot of stuff, but I'm not seeing a lot of stuff listed here. I don't know. I don't really know what it does. So I survived this long without it. Right, anything else? We have, I think we have a good list here. If we take a look here, subscribed items. So we got more interactive vassals. We got Cities of Wonder. We got more provinces expanded. Val, I'm just going to take a look at the map. I don't know if that's a certain one yet. More regional men-at-arms. We got medieval arts, more family relations. We have very immersive events, big battle view, color picker. Smaller knights. That's the new UI mod I want to check out. Better barbershop, nameplates, clear notifications. Title ranked borders. I think that's a good list. Unless anyone has like a last minute suggestion, then well, I'll lock in this list for now and then we'll test it. Is there a naval combat mod? Bryce? Here, let's see. Will it show if I do this? Regional immersion and cultural enrichment. Over 40 flavor packs. Holy crap. Okay. Do I have to download them all? Or is it just all in one mod? Is there a pack for Britannia? Oh, there's a Yorkshire pack? No way. Okay. I'm intrigued. Rice adds immersion to different regions, cultures, and religions in CK3 as a spiritual successor to my pack for CK2. I need to play CK2 at some point. I'm actually really considering it. Rice's guiding philosophy is to keep a focused scope that won't change gameplay significantly, but instead adds flavor across the world that is grounded in historical authenticity, especially for lesser known places. Here's the thing though, right? Ah, man. I love blocked images. Absolutely love it. I don't think I'm going to be playing in Yorkshire. So this is only worth it if I play in that region, right? Or should I add it anyway? Because here's the thing. Depending on how screwed up the Viking situation gets, we could end up becoming landless and we could travel. I don't know. We might even start landless. That's what we're going to discuss and decide today. So that could be... Because the idea of this playthrough is it's going to be a long-term playthrough. So who knows, there might be a character or two where we do go traveling across the map. I'm going to add it then. Just because there's a possibility of that, we'll add it. Why not? Right, anything else? I got 180k in my Persia campaign at the moment. What should I do with all of that? I don't know. Build more buildings? Maybe? You seen One Proud Bavarian play Rice? I love his videos, man. You need to go over the setting with these mods? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through the settings for sure. I have a mod called Hands Off that stops you from losing lands to random inheritance. Here, let's look that up. Hands Off. Let's see how it works. It's a comprehensive... Wait. I just seen there's any blocked images. So then I can get annoyed before I do the reading. It's a comprehensive mod that dramatically enhances immersion in gameplay around vassal inheritance. Oh, I think I remember you messaging me about this one, right? Hands Off is a new mod that took me a long time to figure out. Please be patient. I'll be patient. The mod overwrites no base game files. By default, AI will not declare war with titles that are revoked, and it will never give away titles to other rulers. There is a game rule to allow AI to declare wars for titles denied them, but they will never give another ruler their rightful titles. Wait, what if they're over domain limit? How does that work? Would they give out lesser titles still? If your vassal dies and the heir already holds an equal or higher title outside your lands, the mod provides immersive and lore-rich inheritance scenarios. You'll receive detailed events allowing you to appoint a different non-ruler family member of the original heir to the title, so like siblings, close family and whatnot. Claim the title for yourself. This option is only available if the vassal has no ruler house or dynasty members available. We're not using Game of Thrones. We can choose to let the lands go and bide your time for future opportunities. If a foreign ruler dies and the heir already holds land in your realm, the mod provides immersive scenarios again. You receive an event that allows you to let the lands go and bide your time. Demand your former vassal return the lands to you. This could be interesting. Should we add this one as well? It's on inheritance, so you don't lose lands when your vassals die, and the lands go to someone else outside your... Ah, so they can still, like, manually grant them out. It's just on succession. Okay, okay. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds useful as well. I want to see some of the events. We could have some fun situation there where maybe a king or a queen dies early, and they have, like, maybe multiple children. Could see some cool stuff happening there. Naval combat? Is it literally just called naval combat? I don't think so. Send your child to university once. CK2 is still pretty expensive for the DLC. It has a subscription though, right? Because I probably wouldn't buy them all because, you know, CK free. But I would like to at least try CK2 at least once, just so I can fully appreciate the upgrades to the UI and stuff. Because I love the CK3 UI. It's my favorite UI in any game. You don't get why naval combat isn't in the base game? It'd be cool if you had to like build boats and stuff as well. Oh, you don't know if there's a naval mod? Okay. That explains it. By the way, one cool mod I like to use is CK2 style colorful education traits. Oh, I mentioned that one earlier. I don't like the mods that change the contrast of the traits. It's too bright. I kind of like the dark, gritty ones that are in the base game. Because I noticed quite a few creators use that, right? Isn't it even like on the front page here? I think we saw it earlier. Somewhere. I don't remember. Was it page 2? Yeah, this one. I don't know. It's too bright for me. I'm British, guys. I like the greyness. I like the dark. I have a mod called Dynasty Wars where landless characters can go to war for land that Dynasty owns or a rival house owns. It allows landless rulers to go to war for land. That shouldn't mess with more interactive vassals in any way, right? Let's see. Dynasty Wars. I can't type either, apparently. No, I can't type. Dynasty Wars. Oh, I think you sent me this one as well. So let's see. Requirements to start a war with a dynasty member. Must be a landless adventurer. Must have required golden prestige. Works for players and AI. This could be good. Because I feel like the Vikings are going to throw up a lot of issues. I mean, even rising up within Wessex or Mercia or something is going to be a challenge as well. So how the war works. The war is directly against the dynasty member, not their liege. So you don't have to fight a war against the Holy Roman Empire. Ah, okay, that's useful if it's for a lesser title within like a kingdom then, I guess. If you win, you get the title, any de jure titles below it, and any de jure vassals of the title. You swear fealty to your dynasty member's old liege. The reason the liege doesn't get involved is because the same dynasty will still be their vassal. Ah, okay. To them, the same house still rules the house in their stead, so they leave the conflict to the family itself. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that feels immersive. If a dynasty member has multiple titles, like a duchy and 3 counties, you choose which county title you want to take, or you can claim the entire duchy and all counties within it if you want. If you win the war, you get the title you target, and any de jure titles and vassals belonging to it. I think this would be good. I'm going to add this one. We probably won't see it in action at the beginning, because we're going to make a new family and whatever. Yeah, I don't think it messes with it, which is good. There's no naval combat mods. Ah, that's sad. Right. Anything else, guys? I thought I would do the mod list section like 5 minutes. But we're adding a lot more. It might be my biggest mod list yet. Hopefully I don't have to mess with... load order. I feel like a few of these bigger ones I might have to put quite high in the list. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, last call. Anything else? Yeah, this lineup's pretty stacked. Vanilla Plus is ready. Oh, it's gonna be so hype. Now we have the fun of making it work. Okay, here, right. Let's, where's my Steam folder? Let's get our way to Steam. And I'm gonna move all of these mods into this. By the way, guys, this is exactly how I stop all of my mods from updating. It's literally like manually installing, except I just use the Steam Workshop as my downloader, because I don't like stuff like Nexus mods. I use it as a last resort. Right, so now we do that. And then, can I save these to a collection? Should be, right? New collection. I'm just gonna call this like Vanilla Plus. Just in case I lose them. So they're all added, right? Is this everything? Change visibility. Hidden, that's fine. This is just for me. So I know the mod list for later. But I think that's saved. How do I see my collections? Vanilla Plus? Okay, it's saved. Right, nice. Okay, now that's saved there. Go back to the workshop. And then I can unsub from these. And that will stop the mods from updating automatically. Which is nice. So now these mods will never update. And then we load our mod manager. We set up the playlist. And boom, we're good to go. Oh, crap. Yeah, let's make a new... I'm literally just going to call it Vanilla Plus, because I don't know the name of the series yet. Let's do that. And we'll add in everything. Does anyone know if any of these need to be first in the load order? I think if any mod causes some minor issues, there would be more provinces. Hopefully it works fine. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I don't know what this is called, but I think there's a mod that lets you just ask your spouse for a kid. Well, I mean, but we have like seduce schemes for stuff like that. Do I have Men-at-Arms Manager? I don't. I looked at it earlier though, but let's see what the big difference is. Because usually I manually like assigning my Men-at-Arms in a way. Like everything that's that all of the problems I had with the Men-at-Arms stuff was fixed in that one update. What's this? Retrain? Transfer? That's interesting. Okay, let's read it. There's some stuff there. Transfer soldiers. More individual soldiers... move, sorry. Between regiments of the same type. Oh, so if I have like two, like, of the same Men-at-Arms and like one is only like 1 or 2, I can move them into the bigger stack, right? Move entire regiments between Men-at-Arms. Adds a single button to your existing military interface. F3. I don't know what that means. Upcoming features. Oh, retrain your Men-at-Arms, but it's coming soon, so we won't get that. Huh. Maybe. Yeah, this is gonna be base game. What do you think, guys? Should we add this or should we not? It still seems early days. I don't think it adds stuff that I'm missing. Like, if I add this, I don't think I'd really make use of it, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, let's... I think for now we'll pass that. However, the one thing I'm really looking forward to, though, is this. Retrain your men-at-arms to different unit types. That sounds super cool. Right. All the mods are added. Is my CK3 the right version? Yep, I updated it. Okay. Launch the game. Fingers crossed, guys. Will it work first try? Place your bets in the chat. Oh, it's got a loading screen. That's good. Oh, Ember, hello, by the way. I forgot to say hello to you when you put ahoy. And hello, everyone else, of course. It will work. Oh. Man, CK3 load times make me scared. Usually base game is like pretty instant for me. But it's doing things. I feel like this is the one time... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, this is the one time that CK3 actually uses all of my CPU, but now it's gone back down. It was at 100% for like 5 seconds. Oh, it's got back up. Ah! I mean, we got to the main menu. That's a nice surprise. Okay. That... Oh, this is all the rice stuff. Right. Okay. I'm not going to mess with that. Let's go 867. And we're going to look at just the whole map. I want to see what Britannia looks like. And if this mod list just functions like that, that would be perfect. Have I got a different font now? It seems much darker. I think I did. Right. What's the difference here? Oh, yeah, there's definitely more counties. But now I can't read anything. Well, what happened to my Somerset, man? I can't read anything now. Wait. Has something changed? Is it like Old English? I think so, right? Oh man, Mercia is much bigger now as well. Ah. One of my... I wanted to start here, but then I would have to make just a quick little sub-mod just to, like, take that land away from Alfred and give it to, like, a random character. And then we'll make our custom character there. I used to have one, but I deleted it. I mean, I do like how many counties there are now. Valley's kind of cool. We'll see more families and stuff as well. I mean, look how big Mercia is. Like, this feels... I think I like it. Names of holdings, counties, duchies, kingdoms are more cultural and less westernized in Rice. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm gonna have to learn Old English then, by the looks of things. Damn it. No, or we could just move to Cornwall. Then again, I never learned Cornish, so... That's unfortunate. I like this though. It's just like Somerset, but with an accent. Like, if you said it in a Wurzel accent, this is how you would spell it. Oh man, proper farmer. I can't do. I can't wear. No, I can't do a proper accent. Right, it looks cool. How many game rules do we have? Probably a lot. Luckily, wait, Vinland. Oh, this is all rice stuff. Wait, is there an option to turn off the new names or not? Wait, with Roads of Power, Rollo starts off as an adventurer? Oh, man. Okay, future playthrough 100%. Oh, boy. Okay, there's a lot. Colonization of Greenland. Wait, there's colonization? Okay. Okay. Part of me just wants to do my usual. Boom. Right, guys, I went through all the settings and whatnot. we're fine. I'm probably going to do the settings in my own time because that's going to take a long time to read through them all. So I will do that myself. Greenland is a struggle mechanic. It's all off screen through events and such. Ah, okay. Okay, that's cool. Oh man, there's a lot of like new realms popping up over here as well. Oh, there's a lot more Vikings over in Ireland now. Oh, that's interesting. That's really cool. All the Vikings have landed on the coast. Oh, I like that. We don't have something similar here right here. I mean, we already have like Jorvik and Ivar. Ah, what's happening over here? Okay. That's not, that's different, right? Go through the settings. I'm gonna do the settings in my own time because there's gonna be a lot. Or maybe we'll do it a bit later after we make our character and stuff. I want to do the fun stuff first. Were these islands always here or have they been added? I don't recall seeing them. Man, I don't know. Right. All I want to do here, just quickly do this. Sure. I want to see... Okay, Langport I know. And I don't know any of these places anymore though. So here's the problem. I wanted to play in Britannia because obviously it feels familiar and whatnot. But this is kind of throwing me off. Let's see. I will actually check the settings now. To see if there's an option to just use default names. I want to be able to actually recognize places again. Right, game rules. So what was the one that changed that? Was it Rice that you guys said? Yes. So we go here. Right, let's see. Introduction event, historical context, tooltips, music, flavor event, frequency. Oh man. I don't see an option for it, right? Don't think so. Wouldn't it be more provinces changing the names? Wait. But Valada also said names of holding counties, duchies, kingdoms are more cultural and less westernized in Rice. Wait, it's one of them, right? Ah, okay. Okay, let's do some testing. They probably both have... They probably both change it a bit, I guess. Hopefully this load time's a bit quicker. Here, let's disable that one for the time being. If I go... yeah, but first, JB, I want to sort the names. I'm not gonna go through every setting and set up all the settings for the series right now, though. You know, there's more... I have a list of things we gotta go down. The most important thing is we get our character and our background lore kind of stuff. Like, settings I can go through in my own time. Because that's just gonna be... That's gonna be based on me and how I want to experience it. Right here. Can I read the places now? Please? I love the loading screens now, though. Aha! Yes, okay, that's much better. No, that's much better. So we still have rice enabled, and now I'm actually familiar. Yes, Somerset, Dorset. Ah, I feel like I've returned home, guys. Okay, so we're not gonna play with the more duchies and whatnot counties. We're just gonna play on the base map. That's fine, though. Right. So I have a few ideas. Obviously, we're going to start in Britannia. And I think the three places that make most sense. We either have to pick, do we live within Northumbria? Now, obviously, I've mentioned this a few times on previous streams. I am actually, if I trace my heritage back enough, I descend from a Lord of Northumbria. So that already has that personal tie there. So we could start in Northumbria. Our quest could be returning to Northumbria to take back my birthright. Or I guess, is it really a birthright this much later? It's fine. It's 867. It's my birthright. Or we could start in like Mercia, Wessex, because obviously I live down here, so Wessex would be a nice one, like starting as a vassal of Wessex, or maybe landless in Wessex. We could also start within Mercia as well, because I think they're very cool. Yeah, and if we want to start with a single county, we can always make a quick mod just to add a character to one of these counties as well. Yeah, Destiny is all. Exactly. I'm not going to play as a Norseman. I've done Viking playthroughs before. And I'd rather fight off the Vikings. I feel like there's a bit more... I would enjoy it a bit more. Yeah, I think I'm going to create myself, yes. And you guys are going to help me with the traits and stuff. But be careful. Be very careful. So we can either start as a single county count in one of these three. Or we can start as landless. I haven't interacted with landless gameplay too much. I really enjoyed the Bountic landless playthrough in Realms in Exile. But the default landless stuff, I played it for a few hours. And I just don't think I got the grips with it because I found it quite boring, to be honest. So that's why I'm a bit hesitant to play landless. I feel like there's less opportunity for complex stories to take hold and whatnot. With other dynasties and nearby neighbors, you know, fighting off the Vikings. So I'm a bit hesitant to do landless. You also think landless can be boring? So maybe it's not just me then. It's funny because I was really hyped for landless before it came out. And then I played it and I was like, huh. I actually prefer starting as a single county count. If you play landless, I think you should look for some mods that are made for landless gameplay. Yeah, maybe just be one county at Somerset. Yeah. I think maybe we just start in Somerset or something. Could be cool. Also, then I could make it a goal. Ah, no, I already have a temple here. Ah, that's annoying. Wait, if I load in quickly? Ah, there's already a temple here. I was going to say we could make it a goal to build a castle. But sadly, my town already has a temple. Going 0 to hero is really cool as landless though. Yeah, but I want to get like immersed and whatnot, you know? And if I'm bored, then I'm not going to get immersed or enjoy myself. That's the one problem. One idea I've had in the past as well is like maybe you go landless and fight off the Vikings, but I don't know. Have I ever started in Nottingham? I haven't. I think starting in Northumbria could be good as well. Because obviously Northumbria is royally screwed at the beginning. Although actually it might be easier with more interactive vassals, because all of these guys can join in. We're instantly at war. We're fighting to save Northumbria from Ragnar's sons. And if things do go catastrophic like they usually do in Northumbria, then there is a possibility. For example, if I have a Viking liege, a Norse liege, and he demands me to convert, I'm not going to convert to their false gods. So that might be an opportunity where we then go landless. We could migrate to like Wessex. We start rallying men, maybe others who fled Northumbria. We start rallying men like a mercenary band to fight back. And then one day we retake Northumbria. That could be something. And if we win the Viking invasion, I mean, that's also something as well. You know, slowly building up, trying to kick the Vikings back. That could be really cool. Maybe we do start in Northumbria as a single county lord. And then we don't even know where it's going to branch. It all depends on whether we can defend against the Vikings or not. I like that. There's uncertainty, but there's also a general direction. Landless mercenary helping the petty kings fight the Norse would be fun. Well, I find you need to cheat a little and start with a big camp. Yeah, that's a thing as well. With how I play the game, I'm not very min-maxy or good at CK3. So I feel like if I start landless, I won't be able to build up a suitable force in time. Yeah, I will start as a single county. Like, I'm gonna be a vassal of Northumbria. So here's the thing. So you start with one. There's a few people already that have single counties, so we won't have to, like, mod in a new ruler or anything. Would kind of want something small. Like, I think not starting... Yeah, Lancaster's... Maybe starting as, like, Westmoreland could be an idea. You have, like, no buildings or nothing to start with. Just a single castle here. What do we think about Westmoreland? The Isle of Man, isn't that Viking-led at the beginning? Yeah, it's Norse-led. I think I don't want to unhouse any of the Vikings, because then that weakens them. I think Westmoreland could be nice. If it's fun, you're good at it, Lo. Exactly. If I'm having fun, that's the main thing. I misread the time of the stream, I'm 1 hour late. Ah, sorry, Gerard. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. The important thing is you're here now. Wales? We're not going to play in Wales. In fact, there's probably going to be a rivalry there. Was it the last kingdom where the Mercia and Wessex were feuding with the Welsh? I think so, right? They wouldn't reinforce one another and whatnot. So I'm probably going to reimagine that at some point at canon. But yes, I want to be somewhere that is England, because it's a bit more relatable for a long-term playthrough. Right. So I think we can settle on Westmoreland, unless... See, I think this has, like, special buildings. Yeah, I don't want special buildings to start off with. I'm going to start here. This is plain, it's boring, which I like. Forest. And we have one more barony there, Appleby. Oh, I went to Appleby on a school trip when I was quite young, still at primary school. Ah, that's a funny memory. I think it was for geography. I can't remember, actually. Because isn't there a cove somewhere here? I might be confusing with somewhere else, actually. No, I'm thinking of Lulworth Cove. Sorry. Anyway, right. Man, my memory sucks. Right, guys, we're going to start here. Okay, I think the time has come for the fun part. Restarting the game, because I already picked a ruler. House name? We're going to have to think of a house name. Because I don't want to use my actual family name. Because I don't want to get doxxed. Right, here we go. Create your own ruler. I do have a logo somewhere. Let's see if I saved it. Oh man, my YouTube folder is a mess. I think it's in miscellaneous. Yeah, this one. Oh, it's opened up over there. Here, let's close that. Paste from clipboard. There we go. It's the same one as my YouTube logo. I like this. I think we used it in our Black River series as well. Right, obviously, we're going to be male. We're going to be heterosexual. I think, yeah, just stick to Catholicism. That's what everyone else is. This is normal. What should we call ourselves for? Do we just do John Black River again? No. I think an Anglo-Saxon name. Do you know what names I really like? Yeah, these kind of names. Hold on, where was it? Like Ethelred. I love these kind of names. Use my channel logo? This is my channel logo. Here, look, I'll show you. If you zoom in on my channel logo enough, you'll see, like, that's this part here. Which is actually... okay, I'm gonna dox myself anyway, which is my actual, like, ancestor's crest. So if you reverse image search that, I guess you get my last name. I probably shouldn't have announced it. I don't care. It's fine. Oh, dear. Alfred? We already have an Alfred to the south, though. I think something like Ethelred. Ethelric. Oh, I like Ethelric, actually. Let's go for Ethelric. Yes. Right. Let's see. Do I want to put myself a bit younger? No, I think 27 is fine. You think my last name is Snow? Well, I am a bastard, so it could be. Uhtred. Ah, man, I want to do an Uhtred playthrough at some point as well. Now that I know we can do a Rollo playthrough, and also Uhtred. Man, that would be cool. Bjorn's more of a Norse name, though. It doesn't sound very Saxon. I'm worried that someone come and say hi to me. I have worries. But because of something that happened about 6 months ago, but... I don't usually speak about this stuff, but I did actually get threats about half a year ago. And someone knew where I lived. But I ignored them and nothing happened, so... It's fine. Am I playing a non-modded playthrough? Not quite non-modded, but it is base game. We're doing Vanilla Plus. It's a miracle, I know. Maybe 19? Man, I'd love... Actually, I don't know if I'd love to be 19 again. I kind of want to do 27. We're all bastards every once in a while. Oh dear. I doxed myself a long time ago trying to share my Amazon page for my novels. I didn't get swatted. Nor did I sell enough books to retire. Oh man. Have a beard. Oh yeah, we'll do the visual stuff soon. Don't worry. But yeah, right. Okay, let's... Here. We're doing it realistic. Ah, never mind. There you go, look. I look fine. Right. What education traits should I have? What do you guys think? This is your chance now. To maybe get revenge. Or maybe be nice to me. Who knows? Out of all of it, Marshall. I'm not the strongest guy. I would say probably stewardship, right? But I suck with money in real life, so I don't think this is accurate either. I don't think I'm intelligent. I don't think I'm, like, intrigue-based. Maybe I'm charismatic, I don't know. I don't like speaking to people in real life. Stewardship because I love gold. I think so. I think if we went stewardship, we'd have to pick one of the lower level ones, though. Depending on the flavor text, right? The indulgent wastrel received an education in stewardship to study the flow of money, but unfortunately the flow seems to only go one way. Man, that feels so damn accurate. I think so far, that's pretty good. What's a misguided warrior? We're gonna start as like a true pleb here as well. The misguided warrior has received an education in the art of war, but is more likely to hurt themselves than their enemies. That could also make sense. When I was at school, or was it college? No, it was at school, year 10s and 11s. I did actually do MMA. But I wasn't that good at it. And I didn't do it for like more than a year and a half. So we could do misguided warrior. The tough soldier has shown some prowess in martial matters, but still has a lot to learn. I guess that could also make sense, although maybe that's too good for me. So I think... So we got level 1 stewardship. We got level 1 martial. Because remember, guys, this is going to be a real long-term series. Like, it could take months. With how we're going to play it slow and kind of get immersed and whatnot. I might have to actually marry for traits. Because, I need stronger children. So I will factor that in as well. But most of the marriages are probably going to be neighbors, like focused on nearby neighbors and whatnot. So it's kind of whatever pops up. Roleplay is my ancestor, who may have been better at things that got lost along the family. I kind of want to have the first character be a little bit representative of me, though. You know, I'm the one that kick-started everything and build it up. That's the idea. Genius, beautiful, strong, shrewd, Herculean. Man, Turk, did I ever tell you that you're my favorite? What do you want? You want something from me. Learning level 1. What's the flavor text on this? Let's see. Despite an education focused on learning, the conscientious scribe shows little aptitude for the subject. At least they can read. I don't think I'm that stupid. I was pretty good at school. But then I dropped out of college, and then that's kind of where things went downhill. The insightful thinker is adept at most matters theological, but sadly both actual skill and dedication seem to be lacking. I think that one would be accurate. It fits, man. I already regret this. Okay, I think we should poll it. That's what we should do. Yeah, I need to build up the realm for sure. But we're going to be fighting the Vikings as well. So I might have to spend my early gold on men at arms, which I very rarely ever do. We'll have to see. Right, here, let's do a poll, guys. Right. We love a good poll. Start a poll. So what's this? So we got level 1 stewardship. We have, I think level 1 martial made the most sense. So we got level 1 martial. And then we have level 2 learning. Hold on a minute though. What about this stuff? Click back in. Here we go. The naive appeaser has been somewhat educated in the art of diplomacy, but is nevertheless more often an embarrassment to themselves and those around them. Things often work out in favor of the adequate bargainer, but whether this is due to their skill in diplomacy or luck is up for debate. Do you know what? I once had a job where I would cold call for a window company, like just knock on people's door and basically try and like quote unquote sell like free consultations and whatnot. Spoiler alert, I didn't last more than a few months, so I don't think that makes sense. I think we just do these. I hated that job, by the way. Never did I do a job that's more... Actually, no, there's one job that was worst. 49 watching now and only 30... 30 likes for 40 viewers is actually insanely good. I think my most watched stream was actually my character creation for a Game of Thrones, which is funny. We should do more character creation streams. Ability of reading in Middle Ages probably makes you astute intellectual. True! That's a good point. I'm a genius, is what you're saying. I can change the cost of men-at-arms. More expensive. I probably won't do that. We're already not going to have a little gold. Right, guys, I'm going to start the poll. Oh, my whole YouTube chat went black for a moment. There we go, it's back. That was scary. Well, we'll let it run for a few minutes. I guess we can also... Whilst you guys are voting on that, here, let's go to personality. What personality traits do you think I have? I think fickle makes sense. I think stubborn makes sense. I'm very stubborn. Someone would tell me the right way to do something. Or not the right way. Like, will tell me when I'm mistaken on something. And when I read the comment, I'm instantly like, ha, I'm doing it my way. And then I'll wait like 2 minutes. I'll be like, actually, no, you have a fair point. I'm quite stubborn. Greedy. Greedy. When I play CK3, I'm certainly greedy. I don't think I'm greedy in real life. This character keeps a tight grip on their purse. Oh, I'm 100% greedy in CK3. And is always looking for ways to engorge it. In real life, I'm emptying it. Like, instantly. I live paycheck to paycheck. I'm terrible with money in real life. Okay, I can see, you know, greedy would make sense. We can put multiple here, and then we can kind of, like, cut them down at the end. Chaste. Man, why does chaste feel like such... Oh, man, that one cut me deep. That feels personal. Oh, it hurts because it's true. I'm not making my character chaste, though. Let me live my fantasies, please. Well, I think stubborn will make sense. This character does not back down for anything. Yeah, I am quite stubborn. I'm stubborn. Sadistic. I don't think I'm sadistic. Few things bring this character as much joy as the suffering of others. No. No, I'm the opposite of sadistic. I'm not the sadistic person. Callous. I'm only callous to those people who really piss me off. But for like 99% of people, I'm not callous towards them. Being called both heartless and cold-blooded, this character is in... No. I don't think this is true. I don't think callous is true. Arrogant. Wait, you guys think I'm arrogant? Maybe. What was it that 4 said? I forget. Like, I don't see it that way. Oh, man. This character has no problem with their sense of worth. Oh, guys. If only you do. No. The flavor text makes me seem the complete opposite of this. Greedy. Okay, we have greedy. Content. I'm slowly going down the messages, so bear with me here. Content. Am I content? Let's read the flavor text. Where is it? Why is this not in alphabetical order, huh? There it is. What they already have, be it much or little, is enough for this character. Am I content in real life? I don't think it's true contentness. I feel like it's forced contentness. I would, if I could win the lottery, I'd taken it. 100%. But I'm also happy with the small things in life as well. I don't know. It's a maybe. I don't think it's as clear cut as the other. Temperate. Temperate. There it is. According to this character, it's best to enjoy things in moderation. I don't think... If I was temperate, I would probably be... not fat. Oh, what is this? This is getting too real now. Okay. Humble. I don't know if I'm humble. I don't think I'm humble, to be honest. I think like a lot of people... I do like to brag at times when something's going well and whatnot. This character does not ask for much in life. Huh. Maybe the flavor text makes sense, though. We're at it as a possibility, though. I don't think it's as clear cut. Lazy. Man. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm lazy. Honest. Am I honest? This character values truth and sincerity highly. You guys think I'm honest? I would say I'm honest like 90% of the time. I'm not 100% honest, though. Maybe I'm deceitful. Maybe I'm evil. Shy. I could get behind shy, although I'm not that shy on YouTube. Like, this character prefers to avoid interacting with other people. I mean, it's true. They didn't have YouTube back then. Do you know, we'll pull it as a maybe. We're going to cut some of these down because we're only going to go for free anyway. Here, I'll put honest then. You guys seem to agree with it, so I'll add it. But we'll cut them down. Arbitrary. Okay. What's arbitrary? This character does their own thing and has little regard for others. See, I do my own thing, but I wouldn't say I have little regard for others. Like, if what I did would affect someone else, then I would think about it. But I have the strong belief in life. Like, do whatever you want, right? Don't let people's opinions sway you. But as long as what you're doing doesn't harm anyone else. Am I compassionate? Oh, did I skip through compassionate? Sorry. Both merciful and sympathetic, this character is warm-hearted. I think I am compassionate in real life, I am. In CK3, I'm not. I am compassionate in real life. I do think I have a lot of compassion. I try my best to understand people. Greedy and content kind of clash low-key. Yeah, greedy and content. See, greedy is like my CK3 persona. And content is maybe more real life. I am greedy in CK3 though. Who knows? If I was born into wealth, maybe I would have been greedy in real life as well. Who knows? I don't think you could truly say. Trusting. Am I trusting? I'll be honest, guys. I'm not a trusting person. I kind of expect the worst from people, and then I'm happy to be. I'm happily proved wrong, if that makes sense. I expect the worst, but hope for the best. I guess is how you would say it. This character is quick to place their faith in others. I don't think I'm very trusting. Cynical. Am I cynical? I might be, actually. This character trusts the self-interest of others above all else. I think cynical is true. Let's see. We're at cynical as well. We're getting an interesting mixture here. Just. Am I just? This character has a strong sense of justice. I can add more. Do you know what? I would like there to be more justice. I don't think there's enough justice. Am I just myself, though? I mean, it has a strong sense of justice. I think that could make sense. Right, is there anything else we should add to the shortlist before we start cutting? Also, it looks like level 1 stewardship is 1. So, I'll end that poll now, because we might need another poll in the future. Remember, 2 things can be true, although contradictory. Yeah, I agree as well. I think it depends on your current, like, environment and your mindset. Now, you know, people can react differently and whatever. Man, I suck with words. Shall we go on to seek other traits such as hail or child or concubine? We'll do that soon. Gluttonous. Oh, man. Gluttonous. This character scoffs at moderation. They want it all. See, here's the thing. I'm a comfort eater, right? So I don't think I eat out of greed. I eat out of comfort. But I also only eat 2 meals a day, so... I don't actually eat a lot. I'm just not very active. I mean, I've been losing weight as well. You guys know I was dieting not so long ago. I'm gonna get back onto that soon. So I don't think gluttonous is true. Man, I need some water. Justice for Goth England. Do you know what? Keir Starmer, I hope you tune into this series. Because you should be scared. Well, I gotta be careful what I say. You should be scared of the competence I'm gonna show as the ruler of England. Even though I'm gonna start as a lord in Northumbria and probably die to a Viking straight away. But you know. I'm gonna do good here. I'm gonna win the hearts of the nation. Anglia would be a cool kingdom name. Anglia. Ah, but you have East Anglia, though. Yeah, I think the political view... That wasn't a political view. I was just calling him out. I don't really share my political view online much. But if you want to know, I'm quite I'm quite centralist. I'm quite neutral. I think they're all assholes. But I'm gonna get in trouble. Right, guys. Okay, out of these ones, so we got greedy, stubborn, shy, honest, compassionate, cynical, and just. Which one should we get rid of first? Which do you think is the least likely? Because I don't think I can add all of them to a poll. I don't see a good way of filtering this down for a poll, actually. If I only eat 2 meals a day, then one is temperate. No yeah, I don't really drink soda or stuff. I drink a lot of water. A lot of water. Probably take off greedy. But I'm probably gonna play greedy, that's the thing. Because CK3 is CK3. I'm so damn greedy with my gold. But we can't really be greedy with the gold because we're gonna have to spend it on men at arms and stuff. Right, we're gonna take away greedy then. Even though I'm probably gonna play greedy. Vote out shy and just. Poll of them. I can't add all of these to a poll. Let's cut it down. Maybe we cut one more and then we're gonna do a poll. If we... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I do 3 polls of 2... but then how do we decide? Like... The problem is, if I accidentally put the top 2, like, with each other, then one of them's getting axed. I don't know a good way of doing it. Let me open a poll. I'm gonna see how many I can add. Yeah, we can only have 4 options. I think 2 polls of 3... Here's an idea. We do 2 polls of 3, and the lowest voted one gets axed. And then we have 4 traits, and then we do a final poll of 4, and the lowest one gets axed again. Guys, this is a poll stream, okay? I think that sounds like a good idea, right? Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel sounds fun as well. Right, here. Let me start a poll. So I think... I'll just split them half and half. So we have just stubborn. I mean, I feel like I already know the results for this poll. I won't say anything, though, because I don't want to influence. And shy. Here. Vote on the one that you think fits the best. So the lowest voted, is getting axed, removed. Stubborn. Stubborn, leading the way. 3 polls of 2. The problem of 3 polls of 2 though is like, for example, there's 2 traits here which I think stand out the most to me. I don't want to say them because I don't want to influence the poll. And if I put them in a poll with each other, then yeah. But then if I'm actively not, like, I think just do it the way I said. We started the poll now anyway. We'll wait like 30 more seconds. We're going to have 2 polls of 3, and then we're going to have a finalist poll of 4. Right. So I think, looking at that, shy loses. Stubborn by far dominated. So let's get rid of shy. We'll end the poll there as well. I don't want 4 personality traits just because 3 is the default. And, you know, we're building up for nothing, so I don't want to give myself any kind of advantages or bonuses or stuff like that. You know, it's a long-term playthrough. Who knows? We might have a lot of backwards and sideways progression before we have, like, upwards. So next, we have cynical. Honest. And compassionate. Again, vote on the one that you think makes most sense. The lowest voted option will be removed. Yeah, some do, but it's not the norm. It's not the norm. That's why I don't want to go with that. Man, it's almost like watching a race. Seeing one option take the early lead and then they overtake one another. That is exciting. Is anyone into the F1, by the way? Singapore was an interesting race, huh? If anybody in the game had 4 traits, one of them is surely and noticeably eccentric. What does eccentric do? I've never really got it. This character's behavior is seen by others to be erratic and irrational. But there appears to be some method to the madness. Ah, interesting. Right. Okay, it looks like Compassionate has lost out. Man, my compassion is leaving me now. I gotta get into character. Okay, let's end the poll here. And then we got the one final poll. Here's a lot of event options. Ooh. Eccentric is a 20% increase to education XP. Holy crap, what? That's insane. Right here, let me do the final poll. So now we have just... stubborn. Add more options, please. There we go. Cynical. And honest. Again, vote for the one that you think makes most sense. And the lowest voted will get removed. This will be our final poll for the traits personality. You've been a fan of F1 for years. Oh, nice. I was doing so well in the F1 fantasy. I was like top 900 in the world like a few races ago. And then I had 2 catastrophic races and now I'm like out of it. Man, I was so sad. But I still have a little bit of hope that Verstappen can come back and win the championship. As long as Piastri or Verstappen win it, I'm happy. And I'm not very happy with McLaren at the moment. Remember the playthrough when your character went infirm in his 20s and lived to his 60s or 70s? Oh man, what playthrough was that? Was that back when Oh, that was early doors. Because isn't that's the... I think that was the moment that made me turn off... no, sorry. No. I'm thinking of... not infirm, the other one. Oh, I can't remember it. Where you basically can't do anything. Ah, I forget the name. You're a Norris fan? I like Norris. I used to be a big Norris fan. Well, I was a Max fan before I was a Norris fan. So if I have to pick one or the other, I have to go Max. I watched the F1 movie. I haven't seen the movie yet. Is it good? I actually haven't heard much about it. I really like the Rush F1 movie. That was brilliant. And I do like Norris still. I have to pick a side. I don't like how McLaren have approached this year, though. I think they should have just placed trust in their drivers and let them race. You're a Leclerc stan? Oh man, Turk. Oh, I bet you're loving life right now. Man, Ferrari is just Ferrari. Taking them out of my fantasy team was the best decision I ever did. Kimi Raikkonen is forever the best. Yeah, man. Oh, I miss Raikkonen. Ah, man. So many good Raikkonen quotes as well. That enter my head on like a daily basis. I miss him. Right, what's the poll doing? Should we end the poll? Finally 25. Honest has lost. Okay, so we're just stubborn and cynical. Interesting. We have no virtuous traits. But we have no sins either, so that's good. The one that's not... Yeah, the one with the hole in the brain. I forget what the trait's called. Incapable. There we go. It's come to me. Thank you, DLM. Thank you. Yeah, I had that one run when I was incapable for ages. And I think the next series I just turned it off. But I changed it now anyway, right? The AI can become incapable by default, but the player can't. Right, do we have any other traits? Oh, excuse me. Do I have any other traits? I don't think I want any of the congenital traits. Ah, I want cows. In fact, I went for a job interview on a farm once. And, man, that's the craziest interview I've ever had. Crazy. I was way out of my depth. Oh, they got me to drive a tractor and, like, reverse into, not the barn, but, like, the cow shed. Bear in mind, like, at the time, I was, like, what? Probably 17, 18. I still don't have a driver's license now. Well, I was like, yeah, you know, I can drive. I shouldn't have. They tell you to always upsell yourself. That was the one interview I should not have upsold myself. And then another part of the interview, we were inside. There was like 2 cow pens or whatever. And it was like, okay, move the cows from this pen to the other one. All of the cows moved except for one. And I'm telling you, this cow was like behaving exactly like an excited puppy. He was looking at me and like leaning towards me. And then every time I try and get him to move, he would just run off. And bear in mind, like, I'm really not that socially... I got a lot of social anxiety. This was my nightmare. Absolute nightmare, this interview. And I was too, like, anxious to put my hands up and say, okay, I want to go. So I did the whole interview with, like, all of this stuff. Oh, man. I never heard back from them, but... it's a good memory. It's funny. Oh, dear. Genius? I don't think I'm a genius. I think I'm far from it. Lover's pox? I don't have the lover's pox. I'm scared to watch the movie in case I don't like it. Yeah, that's my opinion as well. Like, I really don't like Drive to Survive, so that's why I'm kind of avoiding the movie. There's a trait that says you don't eat much. The thing is, though, I eat 2 meals a day, but, like, my second meal is still quite a bit. As someone who has worked with cows, there was always one. Yeah, but I couldn't believe it. Also, they're super curious. When I first got to the farm, like, all of the cows came up to the fence and was just staring at me. And, like, the guy I was speaking to, he had his back to them. And, like, I'm looking at the cows all just staring at me, trying not to smile. It was so funny. What about Loyal? Oh, I could see a case for Loyal. Loyal to Northumbria. Loyal to the Anglo-Saxons. Kicking out the Vikings from our lands. This person takes their relations more seriously than most. I think this makes sense. And I'm the same when I get alliances with neighbors and whatnot. I really like to have that last through generations, which I've been doing recently in a Game of Thrones, the last couple playthroughs. I think loyalty could make sense. I don't really care about this stuff. For me, it's the flavor text. Like, this is secondary. You know? We'll look at this later. I think I could see a case for loyal. I also don't want to go over 400 points. But again, we can add a few and then cut down if we need to. It's a stress trait. The thing is, I think I still, like, right now I'm in, like, a calorie deficit of, like, only, like, 500 calories or something. And I'm still overweight, so I don't think that would make sense. Also, guys, I deleted all of my food delivery apps anyway recently, so maybe Comfort Eater doesn't make sense as well. I'm getting strict with myself. We'll see though. What does it say? Oh man, I wish there was a search bar or it was alphabetical as well. It's not congenital, is it? No. It's like something like this, I think. Oh, I don't know. Wait, that's all the oh, it might be up here. Here we go. Comfort Eater. There we go. This character often tries to fill the emptiness that they fill by indulging in comfort foods. Maybe. Okay, I don't actually touch this. I prefer leaving these as default because I feel like it accurately represents this stuff. So, even though it's really low, I'm actually going to keep that. Cannibal witch. I'm not a cannibal. I'm not a witch either. I wish I had witch powers though. Eats talking to people like the Green Goblin mask. I haven't watched Green Goblin. But for me, the fact that Uber Eats are gonna start scanning your ID soon. Even though it's only for age-restricted stuff, yeah, no thank you. There's no reason they need to scan my ID, so... Well, they lose me as a customer, and I eat better, and I save money. It's like a triple win for me. So I'm happy. Maybe that's the one good thing to come out with all this new crap that's coming in. Which is Emma Watson. Leviosa. Did you ever wear purple as a baby? If so, you could be born in purple. I don't think I did. I don't remember what I wore as a baby. Hey, Snick. Okay, you're going back to the start. To be honest, I don't think you missed much because we're just making characters and stuff. So if you want to have a say, I would stay around here. Legendary Blade Master. I don't think so. Journaler. Am I a journaler? I think I was when I was younger. This character has taken to writing down the thoughts which plague them to make them easier to manage. Maybe when I was like 10. And then I hated writing. Let's have either an inspector trait. Not sure if your guy could be a veteran adventurer. Inspector trait. What's that? Oh wow, what's happening with the scroll bar? That's weird. Inspector? Ah, it's right there. The realm thrives under the watchful eye of me, with a penchant for travel intricately woven into a fabric of governance. He personally oversees vassals and navigates the challenge of management, ensuring a prosperous and well-tended domain. I don't think it makes sense because of, like... Yeah, we have level 1 stewardships. Did you have Greedy on the poll? I think we cut out Greedy. I forget. I don't know if we polled it or if it got cut out earlier. Improvidence. Improvidence. Oh, man. How are there so many traits that I've never heard of? Maybe it's because I always play the game in a similar way. Oh no, I know Improvidence. This character habitually gives far more money away to charities than they can reasonably afford. I don't give my money to charities. I give my money to free-to-play games, which is stupid. Don't know why I keep doing that. And to food places, but that's stopping, I guess. And to Blu-ray. I like collecting Blu-ray recently. I haven't bought one in a while though. You meant profligate instead? Okay. Compulsive spending causes this character to frequently waste money on unnecessary purchases. Okay. This might be the most accurate trait for me out of everything in CK3. We have to add it. Man, minus 10% income. It is what it is. Confider. Am I a... I don't think people confide in me, to be honest. I don't speak to many people. Where even is it? Someone said peasant leader? This character is a jumped up peasant who revolts against their betters. Ah, no. We didn't revolt. We need to come up with a backstory. But I don't think it's going to be one of revolt, because we already have the Viking issue. You know, I think maybe, you know, as the men get old, getting chopped down in the raids and whatnot. You know, who knows, maybe an old lord didn't have children. Trusted it to me, trusted it to my father, who then passed it to me, maybe. Well, we'll have to do something. Traveler lifestyle. Again, I don't think we would have been a traveler just because we do have a castle. You know, I'm just a lowly pleb. I wouldn't really have the luxury to travel. I don't think. Hey, Ryan, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Thank you for asking. Defender. Defender could make sense. A defender knows one thing above all else. This is as far as the enemy goes. Oh, I like that. Because I don't want to give any leeway to the Viking. Ah, but Defender... I'm not really military education, though. So does it make sense to take command? Because it's a commander trait. I don't think it makes sense to take commander traits. Enjoying a day off work. Ooh, lovely. A lowly pleb with a castle. Wish I was that poor. Me too. we still need to work out the backstory. It's gonna have to do with something with like the Viking raids and whatnot. We'll see, we'll see. Right, anything else? Let me see. If I didn't read out your suggestion, please feel free to just post it again. You guys know that I suck at reading, so... it's entirely possible that I accidentally glossed over it. Reckless. Am I reckless? Isn't that just another commander trait, though? I don't think we're gonna be using commander traits, because I'm not a commander. You know, I have an education in stewardship and whatnot. Also, let me refresh YouTube, because the chat is jumping up and down as well. Ah, let me just read it in Discord. There we go. OBS, sorry. Bloody hell. Confider's a green trait. We can look at Confider. Confider up here. In sharing their problems with a close confidant, this character has become able to manage life far better than they could alone. I wouldn't say I confide in people. I rant sometimes, but I don't confide, I don't think. True, we don't have to be a commander. Joe, I think Defender makes sense. Yeah. Defender makes sense. Am I a big fan of plants? I do like going on river walks and whatnot, but I know very little about plants. It's less about plants and just being in nature, you know. It's nice and quiet, it smells nice. It looks beautiful, especially when it rains. Ah, I love the rain. But I don't really love plants. I don't know anything about them. Maybe the line of current house and... Man, what is happening with... Guys, look at this. Like, the chat is just... You see it? It's like jumping up and down constantly. It's really, really weird. I'm sorry. I'm gonna close chat and then reopening. It's throwing my... It's still doing it. Right, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Okay. I don't know what's... I don't know what's going on. I've never had this issue before. Man, technology is weird. Oh, it's happening for you guys as well? It's happening in my browser as well, look. I refreshed the browser and it's still happening. Yeah, it just did it there, yeah. It's doing it in my OBS. It's doing it in my browser. It's fine. Apparently, it's also happening to Ryan as well. Scroll through the traits slowly. Ah, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Right, guys? I'm gonna do like a credit scroll, okay? If you see something you want, this is like a last call. I'll use the mouse wheel instead. My DPI is so low that I don't have enough desk space to manually drag it. A glitch in the matrix. It makes it even harder. It's doing it like every half a second now. It's insane. I think my PC is possessed. I've been playing too much Phasmophobia recently. That game's scary, by the way. Hopefully that's slow enough so you guys can read them, because I'm not actually looking at that monitor right now. How about Scarred? I don't think I led a very, like... I don't think I'm Scarred. Because, like, I'm raised in stewardship and whatnot, so I wasn't really taught in, like, arm-to-arm combat. I mean, yeah, look, my prowess is poor. Delicate? Am I delicate, though? I don't think I'm delicate. Man, I get ill a lot nowadays. But that's because of COVID. I was fine before COVID. I would get ill like once every 2 or 3 years. And now I get ill every couple of months since then. I think it's good. I think we're good. Oh, bastard. No, that would make sense. But a legitimized bastard would make more sense, right? This character was born as a bastard, but has since been legitimized. So we should be a legitimized bastard. Oh, sorry. Did I go fast? I'm sorry. Organizer? A bastard founder. Wait, is that actually a trait? I've never heard of that one. I think legitimized bastard, because I think with the way the law's going, I think my father is the one that was rewarded the castle. And keep in mind, like, this is a lowest level castle with absolutely no buildings. So it's probably like something, maybe it was even abandoned or like run down, you know? My father spent most of his later years trying to get it into a livable condition, you know? I'm still trying to do the same, build it up. But then the Vikings arrived. Also, I forgot what I went off on a tangent and now I'm just scrolling up. I forgot what I was looking for. I'm so sorry. Organizer. That's down here. Right. I do this so much. Organizer. In capable hands, a well-organized army can swiftly outmaneuver the enemy in any situation. I don't think that fits my character. I'm a pleb. Eiserreich for finding a sector CK3 heretics. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Rude? I'm poetic? I feel like I'm the opposite. I always struggle to find the right words. I hated English at school. Life has taught this character the value of good judgment and sharp wit. I mean, I know the value of it, but I still can't practice it. Also, that would take us over the limits. I think we might be good here. What do we think about this? Do I have enough points for quick? I don't think I'm quick. Character catches on quick. I think I used to. Not anymore. I'm quite slow now. A dwarf. I'm not that short. I'm average height. I think if you start as normal bastard, it will change into bastard founder when game starts. Wait. Let me look this up then. Because I've never heard of this. I want to see this. CK3. Bastard founder. Let's look at it. Because I've never seen this. Oh, amazing. That's a lot of useful information, CK3 Wiki. And now it's not loading. My internet dead? Might be. Stream looks okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Right. Character gained the landed title while being a bastard. A former bastard who has founded their own dynasty. So hear me out. My father was the designated groundskeeper, right, for the castle. And we're talking this castle. It's not even a castle, right? It's the walls, the palisades are knocked down. They're rotting, covered in moss. You know, the walls are crumbling. It's not even made of stone. It's probably a wooden keep, like just a wooden house in the middle, a hut. Oh, sorry. I flashbanged you guys. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I hate the white background as well. So he was the groundskeeper, right? And this place was worth so little that eventually it was kind of just granted to my father. I don't know. He did a deed. He did something for the lord of the land. Maybe he served in his army, and then in his retirement, he became a groundskeeper. I think so. He used to be a renowned soldier. You know, he cut down many Viking raiders and whatnot before Ragnar's sons landed and whatnot. Later years, maybe he got wounded. That's why he became the groundskeeper. It was kind of a prize, you know. You make it into what you want. But then my father passed, and then it naturally passed on to me. And now it's in a livable state. And because I have a castle, then, you know, I can declare my dynasty. And we could make our family name, our banner and everything. Okay, that's kind of the law we're going for, right? We have a little backstory for our character. So it makes sense. So we want to be a regular bastard. We're not legitimized. Yeah, bastard makes sense. Okay. So I think we're done, right? Dwarfs conquer the world. I actually want to do a landless dwarf playthrough in Realms of Exile, because there's a landless dwarf character at the start in both bookmarks. I think you only get the trait if an unlanded bastard receives a title, but in this case you have a title from the beginning, so you won't receive the founder trait. Ah. I mean, am I legitimized though? I think just regular bastard makes sense, right? Must be an old Celto-Roman fort that your father, some shrewd baron lord, was tasked to fortify. Yeah, possible. Because it's on the coast. Maybe it was like... It was there just to ensure no raiders kind of would invade, or like the Irish wouldn't cross the channel, right? Wouldn't cross the sea. And then obviously, you know, after decades of them not crossing, it fell into disrepair. But then with the new threat of Vikings, my father started rebuilding it as like a lookout. And then we become wardens of the coast of the west. Yes. There's some kind of law there. There's something there. Right. I think we're done. This is an interesting set of traits. So we're loyal, comfort eater, profligate, a defender, and a bastard. Deviant? I don't think I'm deviant. Right. I think we're done. Should we stay as 27? I think I want to be in my 20s. Maybe like 23. Young 20s, maybe. I'm a young lad. Fighting against the invaders, the Vikings. Defending the homeland of Northumbria. I just realized, if we do become landless, and we lose Northumbria, maybe this is the castle that I should rightfully have. We're about to see the story of why I don't own a castle right this moment in time. This is gonna be the story of my lost heritage. Okay, right, I think we're done. That's all the traits set up. Ethelric, I'm still liking Ethelric. We need to change the appearance though. Oh man, I always sucked at this part of the game. Here, let's click a few times until we get a face structure that looks somewhat normal. The education changed? Oh, did it? Oh, it did. Why did it do that? Ah. Good spot. Thank you for pointing that out. That's interesting. I don't know why it did that. Right. Yeah. Let's go back. Ah, that was a good one. We'll go through and like do some micro changes after. I don't even know what I'm looking for. A good shaped head. What does a good shaped head look like? Have you guys ever played the Football Manager games where you can take a picture of yourself and then it makes a 3D model based on it, but it's stupidly bad? They should add a better version of that to CK3. I think this is an okay head shape. Right, here. Customize further. Okay, first thing I like to change is the hair. Let's find ourselves a good hairstyle. Wait, first let's change the beard. I want a nice beard. This kind of looks cool. I wish I could grow a full beard like this. This is the fun part of the game. Maybe something like this? Short, well-kept beard. Aspiring Viking. Hell no. Maybe like a short beard makes sense. Where was it? There was one... No. Oh man, I forgot where it was. This one. Maybe this one is good, then we pick a good hairstyle. Probably make the hair... Wait. A little bit darker? Oh, the hair doesn't go that dark in CK3. Right, now give me a good hairstyle. Something that looks kind of... fitting for the time. Where I am. This could work. Long flowing. I kind of like... I've never had long hair in life. But I kind of like the longer hair in CK3. Was it one of the Viking ones? Old Berserker kinda looks cool. The long windswept. I want like longer hair, but like maybe a bit messier. Iconic locks, don't think so. Yeah, CK3 long hair is great. It just fits the aesthetic, you know? I guess most people had longer hair back then, right? I'm not sure. Like, having your hair cut must have been quite a luxury, I would assume. Or have it cut well, at least. Maybe this median unkempt. Maybe this one is good. Maybe this one here. Let's change our eye color as well. Want to have like some dark brown eyes there. Not being able to go on a pilgrimage as old gods is awful. Ah, yeah. I lost my pilgrim trait because of that as well. Yeah, this is the Sims part. For someone who sucks at this kind of stuff as well. Right, how do I change my skin? How do I change my skin? Nose, facial structure, cheek fat. Oh, okay, that's where the interesting stuff is. Cheek definition. I want to get rid of some of my spots. Man, there's so many sliders. Where? Yeah. Wait, body maybe? Body fat. Let's go high body fat. Bust size. Ah, makes sense. Okay. Height, we'll just go average. I think I'm a bit paler. Probably like over here, right? Yeah, that feels a bit more fitting. Right, head and neck. Ah, complexion. Right. I think my skin is kind of smooth. Like, fine, to be honest. I do get red in the cheeks quite easily. Maybe something like this would be good. I like this. Do we need it? It doesn't look like me. I don't care though. I just want a cool looking character. Maybe the hairstyle and beard is not cutting it now. I think the beard. It's a bit too well groomed, you know. I think I'd be a little bit scruffier. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, I think maybe a short beard like this. A full beard. I think a full beard. And then the hairstyle's not doing it for me. There used to be a hairstyle that I used to use all the time, but I don't remember what it is. I think long wavy looks kind of cool. I'm not bald anymore. Mostly because I'm too lazy to keep on shaving my head. I need to buy a new shaver, basically. I use one of those, like, you know, the round ones that have like 9 smaller round blades on. Well, it's really hard to clean, so I stopped using it. I need to get a better electric razor to shave my head with, basically. But they're quite expensive, so... My hair is still short, but yeah. I think this kind of looks good. Old Berserker. Oh, it might be this long flowing one that I used to... I think it's this one. Yeah, long flowing looks good. Okay, okay, okay. Do I want to change anything else? I don't think so. I look a lot older than 23. Didn't they add balding settings somewhere? You guys know where I see that? Oh! That kind of looks like an old taxi driver I used to know. Oh, man. Where's my balding settings? Wow, there's so many options. Holy crap. Eyes? I mean, it's obviously not going to be in eyes. I just think I'm blind. I think that might be it. I think... Now, there used to be balding settings in hair. Was that in a Game of Thrones thing? Was that a mod thing? I don't think you can manage it. It just happens naturally. But I've seen the setting appear here, and I don't know when. Maybe I dreamed it. Right, I think we look good, though. It's fine. We'll be surprised. But yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Right. Boom. Points are good. Skills are set. Character looks awesome. Looks fitting, I think. So now, let's see. So we're Ethelric. What's our dynasty name and motto? We need like a very Anglo-sounding name. That's a character creation mod. I've never used that one, so I don't think it's that. Maybe one of like the overhauls, the total conversions, had it like implemented at some point. Or maybe I'm just misremembering. It could be possible. It's possible that I actually watched a streamer with it, and then my memory is just failing me. Law idea, old Count Alfred was good to my family. My father was his steward. But the problem with Alfred is all the way in the south, though, if you mean the Alfred of Wessex. And when he died, he left his lands and titles to him. My father didn't live to enjoy his newfound power. I kind of like the law that we have earlier that we were talking about. With, like, it being an old kind of, like, watch post for the sea. I don't know. I think it's called the Irish Sea there, right? Maybe the Irish were getting a bit too big for their boots. Taking our cattle on the coast and whatnot, so we had to build some forts, but then things settled down a bit. And then they were rebuilt when the Viking invasions came. Because we did see that there's Vikings on like the southeast part of Ireland. That could be. House Godric. I think Godric sounds a bit too holy, you know? I sound a bit full of myself if I call myself Godric. Maybe. Oh, it's Anglo-Saxon for God's ruler? Yeah, see, I'm not God's chosen, though. I'm not very virtuous. I have no virtuous traits or anything. Like, there's nothing special about me when it comes to the faith. Then came the Vikings, and he was slain in battle. Westergaard, maybe? House Westergaard. Westergaard kind of sounds fitting. Ethelric Westergaard. Instead of guard, though, Wester something, because we're in the lands, right? I think we're on to something. Wester, but we need a second part. Westerum? I mean, that's common in British names. Just add ham to the end of everything. And again, now that I know, yeah, there's a lot of towns with ham at the end. Obviously, Birmingham's the most common one. Westwick? We could do West as well. Could be West or Wester. Westerling? Like Robb Stark's wife? Ethelric Westerling. Westerling. Why? I'm struggling to say it. I don't know why. Maybe we don't do Westerling. Westwick? I think I want 3 syllables. 3 syllables sounds cooler. Man, this is the real stuff I struggle with. Severus. For me, Severus is a first name though. Also, Severus is my favorite character in Harry Potter. So every time I read Severus, I'm gonna think of him. Last name, sorry. Could do Silverling. Silverling? Silverling? Possibly. Westmoric, which is Anglo-Saxon for ruler of Westmoreland. Westmoric. Westmoric. I think Westmoric sounds good. Bacon. Westersea. Wegburn. Yeah, Nottingham as well, yeah. And then you have Nottinghamshire too, which I always struggle to pronounce. That's another one, like Shire. Towns ending with Shire. Like Ham. Sex, because you have like Sussex, Wessex, Essex. Although, didn't that come about... I think that actually has some... I forget the law around that. I remember when I was watching a documentary. That naming convention actually came about because of the Vikings, or something to do with the Vikings, I'm sure. Well, I forget the details, so I could be mistaken. Bloody Vikings bringing all their sex into... Oh, man. Wait, what was the one that was I said was good? Westmoric. Westmoric. Westmoric almost sounds like a place, though. I don't know if it sounds like a dynasty name. The Westmorics. Westermere. What about Westermere? The Shire names made me think of all the Britons was like the Shire. Yeah, but it's never pronounced like Shire. Kind of the same like Ham is never pronounced Ham, right? Yorkshire. Ah, Yorkshire tea. Good stuff. What did I say? Westermere. Westermere. Why does that sound familiar? Westermere. House Westermere. Let me Google that. Westermere. That sounds stupidly familiar. Like, that sounds Game of Thrones-like, for some reason. Game of Thrones? Westermere. There's Castamere. Westermere is not a known location or term in Game of Thrones. Okay, I made it up then. Ah, House Westermere is going to be a future Game of Thrones house. I think we go for Westermere. I like it. I didn't realize how close to Wales you were when you doxed yourself in the last bit. Yeah, I'm quite close. Like I think it's quite a short drive as well, because you have, I forget the name of the bridge. Is it the Severn Bridge? Fun fact, I've been to Wales, and it was the only time that I left England in my whole life. And you guys want to know why I went to Wales? This was years and years ago. We're talking about 11 years ago. When I was 16, I had my first job at McDonald's, right? And you'll remember at some point all of the McDonald's got upgraded to like the new green ones. But before they were still like yellow and stuff, like the old-fashioned ones. Basically, for one weekend, I had to travel to Wales to work in a different McDonald's to learn the new layout and systems, just so then I could then return to work the next day and work in my shop. The only time I left the country was to work in McDonald's. Yeah, you know how in like McDonald's now, the advertising, like the outside is like a dark green. Like, here. Like this. Oh, okay, maybe it's not green. Yeah, no, it is green. Yeah, like this crap. But before, it used to be super yellow and bright, right? Oh, it must be a UK thing. Ah, okay. So like 10, 11 years ago, all the McDonald's were updating to like a new format and crap. And I had to travel to Wales. Yeah, like stuff like this. And they changed like how the kitchens and stuff were laid out and like the systems they used. Anyway, that's a massive tangent. That's the only time I left the UK was to work in a different McDonald's. It's kind of sad. I need to get myself a passport. Westermere sounds cool. Yeah, I think I'm settled on Westermere, guys. I like Westermere. It does sound like a... Westerlander, Castamere culture. Maybe no. Maybe it is a cultural term. I don't know. Windermere. I like the Wester part because we're in the west of Northumbria. McDonald's looks the same in Canada, but I've never noticed any green. Must be a UK thing. Man, McDonald's sucks as well. if I ever had McDonald's, which is quite rare, I never feel satisfied after. Like, it's not filling at all. I would rather have a barbecue. Make my own burgers. Oh, I want a barbecue now. I used to work in Hereford. I liked visiting Wales a lot. Yeah, but it's a beautiful country. One of my favorites... I'm going on another tangent, but do you guys know GeoGuessr? He has this video or a few series where he like travels across a country in a straight line. And he's done a few attempts at Wales. Ah, man, I love the countryside. And the hills and whatnot. I want to go on a trip to Gwyffon Valley in South Wales. Gwyffon Valley. And Wales is just such a beautiful place in general. Ah. I would love to do this. I mean, I live quite close to some beautiful countryside myself anyway. Because I'm in the southwest, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I would love to just get lost, go wild camping for like a week. Ah, it'd be good fun. Just take like a basic map, compass and whatnot. Some survival food would be good. Right, what should our motto be? We endure. It's simple, but I like it. It's a very meaningful place in Celtic paganism. Ah. Yeah, fast food is not cheap nowadays. That's the thing as well. McDonald's is it's gone up in price a lot in the last 10 years or so. So it's for me it's lost its charm. It's not really a fast food place, but like the only place I generally like eating from is I have this local like cafe. It's literally just called Little Red Cafe, but they make like proper English breakfast stuff. Like it's all cooked fresh. All the ingredients are locally sourced and whatever. So like every now and then I'll get like a breakfast bap or something. Like just bacon, sausage, egg. Just, proper hearty food. I don't know. We're going on so many tangents. So many tangents. I don't think this saves either. So I'm gonna have to open up a WordPad to save this stuff. At least last time I did this, it didn't. So... hold on a minute. I have to copy that. Then we have Westermere. I'll put my first name there in a second. And then we'll put the motto below. Bastards of blood, true son of the fells. I like it. Just bright and dignified. I want something to do with us planting our spears, standing firm, not bowing to the Vikings, not bowing to invaders. True strength, no. Ah, that's a long... Like, true strength doesn't falter the presence of twilight. Oh! No. That's a bit too long. It's a bit too long. Something about true courage. True courage. True courage dawns at twilight. No. That's not good enough. This is the part that takes me forever as CK3. Shield of England. I mean, that's kind of more like Wessex, because England doesn't exist at this point. Like, it's gonna be Alfred, who's not even the ruler of Wessex yet, who's gonna try and form England. So probably not anything to do with England. From Bastard Stone, the shield wall rises. Shield Wall is kind of like more of a Viking terms as well, right? Our deeds endure. I want something about true courage, true strength. True strength comes at dawn. No, not at dawn. Twilight. I don't like the word twilight, though. The depth of darkness reveals thy true strength. True strength never falters, shielding the folk. True strength comes when you least expect it. It's almost there. Wait, what did I say earlier? True strength? No. The depth of darkness, the depth of night, the depth of winter reveals thy true strength. I like reveals thy true strength. Reveals thy true strength. It's gonna be a long motto. I usually don't like a long motto, but I'm feeling it. Even scum reveals thy true strength. No. We hate the Vikings. What about something to do with like insurmountable odds? Because we're going to be outnumbered. We're going to be at disadvantage. Our deeds reveal thy true valor. Here we guard. Oh man, why the motto might be the hardest thing in CK3. It might be. There's so many good suggestions, but I just don't know what the feeling. We're gonna read a name, right? And it's just gonna click. That's what usually happens. We hold the line. The faithful will never be conquered. The faithful shall never surrender. Faithful to Northumbria. Faithful to our Lord and Christ. Our Lord and Savior. Man, you can tell I'm not religious. I can't even get the sayings correct. Faithful to our soils, to the dirt beneath our feet, that fuels us, that provides us with our crop, our sustenance. I like it. I think it. The faithful shall never surrender. What do we think about that? The faithful shall never surrender. Also, I'm never sure if like the AI's mottos are all capitalized or not. So I don't know whether I should have mine all capitalized too. We'll take a look in a minute. And this font is so tiny here. Let's increase that. But let me paste that down here. So don't forget it. The faithful shall never surrender. No matter the odds. No matter the heathen that lands on our doorstep. We pick up our swords. And we send them back across the ocean from which they came. Yes! I'm feeling it! Okay. The faithful shall never surrender. House Westermere. Right, let's finish this. We have our logo. Here, let me copy this. Ethelric. I like that name. Where am I saving this? Let's just stick it anywhere. Vanilla plus character. There we go. I need to organize my YouTube folder. I got a new SSD for YouTube stuff. So I have 2 YouTube folders. And like some stuff has other stuff that the other one doesn't. Oh, it's confusing. I need to really take a day to organize everything at some point. Right, guys, I think we have our character. We're gonna have to make an outfit as well, but like, I guess we can do that just so I have an idea and then I can screenshot it. Yeah. Or do we do that in the stream? Should we do it now just so we're prepared? And then I'll have to copy across the settings. I wonder as well... How do I do this? Save. Down here. Okay, okay. Harwood Blackbird. John Smith. Wait, who's John Smith? Oh, that's John Blackriver. Why did I call him John Smith? I think because when I made it, I didn't know what the name was going to be myself. Oh, and that's Elric Winter. That's from our Winter series. Oh, man. I didn't even know I still had these guys. Right. Finalize. Yes, everything's set up? I think so. Yeah, the outfit does not fit at all, huh? John Smith. I remember I put something super, super generic. Because I was like, I don't know what it's going to call it. Let's just call him John Smith. And then, yeah. Right. Just put everything on default for now. I'm just trying to find an outfit. That's all I'm here for. Mama. Wait. So if we look at this... Can the AI call everyone to war? His vassals? Probably, right? I mean, when we start the series, we're gonna have to fight against these guys. Ah, feared men. Oh, so we have some of our special men-at-arms. Oh, that's... Oh, yeah, the night window as well. Man, I love this. This is actually super cool. I like this. Create men-at-arms. Huskars. So this is all normal, except we have these guys. Oh, they are a little bit better as well. Anglo-Saxon freemen called from the field to the battlefield, armed with spear and shield, serving as the backbone of local defense. Okay, I like that. I like the artwork as well. The shield here. Right, anyway. I'm getting sidetracked already. Let's zoom out. We'll open our barbershop. So, here's something. Clothing colors. Yeah, we can set house colors. I thought so. So we can have like a thematic theme for all of our dynasty members. Okay, that's good. But now, though... Wait, take off the cloak. It's in the way. Take off the headwear. There we go. It looks a bit silly. What am I... Oh, what did I press? No. Do that. Wait. Do like... There we go. Ah, do you know how nice this is? In my Game of Thrones mod list, this is broken, so you can't actually search. So every single time I record the outro and stuff, I have to scroll through the whole list to find the right option. It's a pain. But I've memorized pretty much where everything is in the list now, which is funny. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. This happens often. What kind of clothes do I want? I don't want anything that looks too fancy. You know, with the state of the castle and whatnot, we're not the richest fellows. Maybe, oh, this looks kind of good. I don't think I'd be someone to wear armor either. I always like this dynasty stuff. It looks cool. Yeah, this is way too fancy for me. I don't want to dress the same as the Vikings. It might just be Western. I always go for the Western stuff, but I guess it's the stuff that fits the most. Yeah, this is too fancy. I kind of do like the Northerner common stuff, but again, I don't want to be dressed like a Viking. Yeah. This is all too fancy. So I think it's the Western stuff. Low noble armor in a time of facing the Great Heathen Horde could be a thing as well. It's a bit shiny, right? Wait, where was it? Somewhere up here. Oh, I've gone past it, I think. I think it was here. Western Armor Low. Possibly, we have our Dynasty banner here. This is the kind of stuff I care way too much about, but it's important. Oh, what's my OBS doing? It's broken. There we go, let's fix that. I think that kind of fits. And then what color? I feel like our clothes would be black, but maybe with a hint of white. Kind of the reverse of our Dynasty logo. So how do I do that here? Click on a gradient to add color. Well, we're kind of just... Oh, okay, that's how it works. We'll just do something like this. And then maybe lower the brightness a bit. I don't want it to be super bright. Yeah, maybe something like this. Maybe something like this could be good. And then, so what's the second? Oh, wow. Okay. Wait. Oh, that's the first color. Oh, why did I press that? Why did I press that? That's the one I need to do. Oh, something like this. Okay, okay. Why do I feel like I'm gonna spend way too much time here? Oh, man. Hey, Grazer, how you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. We're getting towards the final parts now. Now I'm messing with color. Man, oh, I love this so much. Okay, right. Do you know what? Before I do this, I actually think we should pick better clothes then, which we're going to wear long term. For the Lord. Because I don't want to mess with all the colors and then... we have to do it every single new character. Maybe something like this. What's the high nobility stuff? I do kind of like the lions. I think if we change the colors, we could make it look... we could make it look fitting. Okay, so color 1. Wait, what is it? What are we changing the color of here? Does anyone see what we're changing the color of? Because I don't. Okay, that's that. How do I change the white part? Can I not? I don't think I can. Save the high colors. Yeah, but the problem is we're gonna set all the colors, right? And I'm gonna have the right colors. But then, on a different outfit, it's gonna probably look trash. Which is why I wanted to make something kind of now. Just to look... or maybe we don't care about that. Maybe I do set my... Dynasty colors, though. I don't know what would look good. I could just do saturation. No. But we're going back to here now, I guess. Yeah, that looks a bit more fitting, right? Ah, I see. Ah, so you just can't change the proper fabric. Oh, we can change this one. Okay, here, let's go back to here. Maybe you're right. I think a proper belt. Maybe something like this. This one would be good. Do we have like a basic cloak? Not a super fancy one. The problem with the cloaks is a lot of them clip, right? And that kind of looks cool. The Traveler's Cloak 1. Oh, I kind of like that. Adventurer's Cloak would be fitting too. The Vigman's Cloak is good. I think the Norse Cape is good. Oh, I like the Explorer's Cloak. It's simple. It's simple. It's always going to be black. Right. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. Right, so if we set the first color to be just black here. And then what? Click to copy. Shift click to remove. No! Wait. Click to copy, right? So that's saved. That's saved. And then the other colors I don't care too much about. The black, I love the black. It instills when we're not it's to blend in with the night for the scouts. Yes, 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 yes. And obviously as well, we have the black of our crest. It's not the main feature, but we have it as well. We probably don't have a cloak to begin with, though. I think the cloak is just not full enough, maybe. I think I liked this one. The Adventurer's Cloak. And then... where's that armor you mentioned? I think it must be down here somewhere. Well, I could just search. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. Wait, you said the low noble armor. Yeah, this stuff is too fancy. Unless it was the one I was already looking at. It might be. I think the black might be a bit too dark as well. That could be what feels a little bit off, maybe. Kinda like this. Ah, but we're back to the northern clothes. Why do the northern clothes look the best? I mean, I am using the northern cloak. Maybe it's part of us. Part of the disguise. Why are these based in this is DLC? I think maybe the cloak is just a bit too thick. Like I think something like the Norse cape fits better. That might be a look. I think it looks a bit more... I think this looks a bit more fitting for us. Maybe. Maybe make the red white. I think this is better, right? With this different outfit. Anglo-Saxons historically wore similar clothing and armor to the Norsemen, so maybe the Northman clothing is the most realistic. I think so, because, like, it was a lot of fabric stuff, right? I like this, though. I think this, if we rotate a bit, I think this is thematic, this fits in. I'm liking it, right. I'm just gonna have to, like, screenshot, like, clothes I have here, so I can remember. I mean, all it is, though, is the Western Commoners... Wait, that's the legwear. Yeah, we just leave that default. And we use the Norse cape, Western low nobility clothing 3. Western low 3, that's fine. There a northern one? Yeah, but we just leave that as Western. Right, guys, I think we have our look. Let's save that. We look impressive. Would fit in the Rohirrim, maybe. And then, am I correct in thinking, if I'm... Set house colors. Ah, so now when I click that, if I have Dynasty members, they should also wear black clothing as well, I guess. It might look a little bit silly at times, but at least we're thematic. I like it, I like it. Okay, and that's hair color. Get that out of here. Well, I think we're set up, no? Oh, what's this? What the... Oh, is that new? It must be like new barbershop stuff. I haven't seen that before. Right. Is there anything else we have to do? To set things up here. We're gonna start in Westmoreland. House Westermere. Oh. Another bastard house. The faithful shall never surrender. Here's a good chance to look. Ah, yeah, the AI do capitalize their mottos. I thought so, I thought so. Triumph, loyalty, and truth. I like that one. What punishments may befall us when we do not cherish or transmit learning? Man, I was scared of having a motto too long. These guys have written a paragraph. Industry, hope, and endurance. Probably some related lowborn cousins. Wait, what do you mean? Like making custom characters? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna start as myself. You know, we're only in our low 20s. Times are hard. Never got to know my mother. My father raised me. To be honest, I raised myself. Most of the time when he was off fighting, dealing with raiders on the coast and whatnot. I like that the castle is right here on the cove as well. It really looks like it was a watchtower. Same as this one. Like they were built to watch over the sea here. Just in case the Irish crossed over. Oh, we no longer have the landed Vikings over here. That's a shame. It's a small sacrifice. It's fine. I think we're set up then. I think we are set up. Disallow vassals from joining your wars. Ah. Build a local Christian religious building. Okay. This is all stuff we'll get to invite Norse settlers. What? Oh no. Get out of here. Show Cities of Wonders map mode. So I guess there are some Cities of Wonder, right? Probably over here. How do I see them? I don't know how to read the map. Oh, maybe nothing exists yet. It has to be built up, right? Slowly. So we can become an adventurer. As a backup, depends what happens with the Vikings. Visit the market. Found a City of Wonder. Ah. Your income will be reduced by 8 gold per month until you're able to upgrade the building. Okay, that's a long-term thing. Oh, I have to have the game run for a few days? Here, let's do that quickly. Right, how fast is 5 times speed with this mod list? Very fast. Ah, now I can see. Okay, so London is one of them. Oh yeah, you can see the custom model. Oh, I love this already. Oh, where's this border from? No idea. Wait, is that from your mod, Valadar? To show that it's a City of Wonder? A mighty Berg. I don't know how to say that. Once a humble village, this holding has grown into a bustling and thriving city. Emboldened by the protection provided by the soldiers who walk the battlement, this Berg now boasts great cultural and economic power. Ah, they have a grand market. Okay, this is gonna be an exciting series. I'm not gonna play today, obviously. I'm just looking around a little bit. What's this? Okay, but a chapel, church, or monastery? But does it add a proper building? Oh, it's just a modifier. Right. Oh, this is cool, though. They get piety and prestige per month and popular opinion for 10 years. I like that. I mean, obviously, the faith was a big thing back then in getting the small folk to rally together and to obey and whatnot. So I think that's cool. Right, guys. Is there anything else we need to do? Or are we set up to start possibly one of the longest series on the channel? It will be a live stream series as well, so progress will probably be even slower than normal, because I like to chat a lot on the live streams. But it'll be fun. Nice chill atmosphere. Progress the story. You guys can name children and whatnot too. The modifiers and graphics are added a few days into the game for performance reasons. Ah, okay. Oh, I think, is that why Game of Thrones, some of their characters have 0 stats on everything? But then if you unpause for a day, suddenly they have stats. Is that a similar reason? It's all set up nicely. Yeah, I think we're ready to go, right? I just have to go through all of the mod settings, which I'll do in my own time. I don't feel like doing that on stream. Part of me just wants to put everything on default because I haven't played with the mods before anyway. So I think it's probably best just to experience them on their default settings. Will he trust his vassals and knights? So far we don't have any. We have some knights. Wait, let's quickly... I want to make this. And then we can see... Ah, all of our acclaimed knights will be here as well. Man, that's going to be so cool. This is... I like this view a lot. You can put a face to the name. Wait, hold on a minute. Did I didn't see this properly. Oh, it's still the old UI for this, though. Okay. That's fine. Right, guys. Well, I think that's everything. Unless anyone has something to suggest. Any last-minute additions and whatnot. If not, then either tomorrow or the day after, we're finally gonna start a big base game playthrough. I would like to get as many members of my family as like kings and queens. But that's like a super long-term goal. Like, for example, I would like to unite Britannia. I guess being in Northumbria. Unless we go landless, of course. I don't know what will happen. But imagine I'm like King of England and then maybe one of my distant cousins is like King of Alba. King of Wales, Ireland. The dynasty grows and sticks together, hopefully. But who knows? CK3, I like to let the story kind of go off track and guide itself. So who knows what will happen. If the Vikings knock out my liege, then we could go landless quite early. Apparently the bastard trait didn't change in the bastard founder trait. Yeah, that's fine. Strong Saxon Britain, yes. The Anglo-Saxons. I love how many cultures are here as well at the beginning. Was it? I thought there was a mod that added a struggle for Britain at some point, but I don't remember the details. I don't know which mod did that. I don't think any of the AI have actually called upon their vassals here. So because the wars already start, the AI are not going to call up their vassals to war. We can offer to join the war, though. But it looks like more interactive vassals. Yeah, let me check something. If I go here and I declare war on you quickly, I should pick someone who's not in a war. If I declared against you, all of his... Yeah, some vassals from both realms might join the war. Okay. Just make sure it's working. Must be so for 1066, possibly. Right, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there. We have our character. We have our little bit of a backstory, our lore, as to why we're starting and found ourselves in this position. And hopefully, we will have a fun series. I'm probably going to start the series either tomorrow or the day after. So look out for that. If you haven't already, you can give yourself the live stream announcement role in my Discord so you can get pinged about it. Or you can turn on channel notifications. Either works. Why is there a number 1 there? Schedule your live to switch to members only. Wait, what? Why is it... No, what a silly suggestion. Any more Game of Thrones episodes coming? I'm glad you asked. There is an episode waiting for me to press publish as soon as this stream ends. I think. So there will be another episode today. But yeah, guys, right. If we're all happy, I think I'm happy to leave it there. Let's see. I need to save this. I think I've already saved it. Let's close that so it's saved. I have the coat of arms saved. We have the character saved. Let's just double check that. I forgot what happened in today's episode. Oh, I remember. No, I remember. I remember the ending. Something good happens. I'm not going to spoil it, though. Maybe something bad happens. Maybe I'm baiting you. Right, create your own ruler. Load. Go F1 Rick Westermere. Yeah, see, it doesn't load the dynasty stuff. So you have to put it in manually. But that's fine. Right, guys. I think that is enough. Let's exit the desktop. I'm going to end the stream. So you're not waiting much more. And I will publish the video in about 10 minutes. Because I need to wait for YouTube just to fully stop this stream. Otherwise, it doesn't push the video for some reason. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. That was really fun. 3 hours again to make a character. Oh, I've got nostalgia. But yeah, have a lovely rest of your evening. And I will catch you all, I guess, in 10 minutes in the video. Adios.